Alright. To anyone that comes across this series, my name is Cesar and I go by the name of C's. Now, to be fully transparent with y'all, I am not 100% broke. But in my mind, the term broke can be defined into many definitions depending on who you ask. And for me personally, that also has a lot of different meanings. And while I feel like I'm rich in so many other aspects, financially, I am definitely close to broke. To give y'all some context, I have just turned 24 years old, and for the past 5 years, I've ran a small business with my family. And though that experience has been super great, and I've loved mostly every second of it, I've realized that for the goals that I have in my mind and in my heart, I have to branch out and I have to do a lot of other things so that I can reach these goals. For the rest of the series, it's going to become pretty apparent that the way that I'm going about reaching this $1 million is through day trading, and particularly through day trading Forex. Now, I strictly trade Forex, and there's only a select few pairs that I ever look at when I'm on the charts. So when I talk about trading in any point, that is 100% what I'm talking about. I don't trade options. I don't trade futures. I don't know nothing about the stock market, the crypto market, none of that. So if any of y'all ever have any questions about it, by all means, do not ask me because I will have zero answers for you. But to be clear, the real reason why I'm even doing this series isn't so that I can flex whenever I reach a substantial amount of funds. It's so that I can show anybody who's following along on this journey that it is 100% possible to follow even the most delusional dreams. In this day and age, you are looked at so crazy whenever you tell somebody that you want to do something that's very out of the ordinary to reach a substantial level of success. And because of that belief that most people have, it is so pushed on us that these dreams that we have growing up, or even these dreams that we eventually develop whenever we grow up, are just not possible because they're too crazy or they're too delusional or it's just not possible or it's only meant for a select few people. Whatever the reason is, it is always possible. Over the last 5 years that I've been running a business with my family, I've come to learn that it's genuinely and utterly 100% up to your mentality when it comes to achieving anything. The dream that my mom had when we were children seemed just like a pipe dream until my sister and I finally got old enough to do something about it. And over the last couple years, it's ridiculous to see the amount of support and growth that is possible when you really put your head down and you lock in on something. Now, while I still share the same vision as my family about succeeding in this business, I also have even greater dreams to achieve something crazy. Being a first generation Latino, I feel the pressure of setting my family up for success for generations to come. And though for the past couple years it maybe hasn't seemed like I've had that weight on my shoulders, the entire time I felt that weight. And it wasn't until a year and a half ago when I was introduced into trading that I really believed that that was possible. That I finally had an avenue that I could follow to the very end and I could create something out of it. Just so y'all know, I don't plan to necessarily teach anybody about trading throughout this series, though if you do watch enough of it and you really listen, there's a good chance that you'll be able to pick up on what I'm saying. What I'm really going to be covering is my live breakdowns whenever I enter a session, from the analysis all the way to the entry, and that's going to include a ton of wins and a ton more losses because that is just the nature of trading. Over the past year and a half, I've spent all this time blowing through evals, blowing through funds that really I don't even have, and really just dialing in and learning everything I need to know so that when I reach the point where I'm able to get funded through one of these evals, I'll be able to truly make something out of it. I've gotten funded a total of one time in the past year and a half, and I'm close to being funded again right now. Throughout this entire process, I've probably spent close to $10,000 on strictly evals, and that is so ridiculous to me, but because I'm so deep in, now I feel like there really is no other option but to make it through. So for those of y'all that end up following along, whether it's in the beginning, the middle, or the end, my true hope is that you're able to pull something very useful out of this series so that it can motivate you and push you towards achieving your own dreams. Everybody thinks you're delusional until you make it. I appreciate y'all for watching, and I look forward to showing y'all the entire process from beginning to end in the next video. Later.